2005 Dodge Caravan SXT with a 3.3 awesome engine. I'm going to do a serpentine belt on it, diagnose there's some kind of coolant leak, probably pressure test it. And she said something about a check engine light, and I'll check the training fluid for her. Yeah, let me get started. Go ahead and put this belt on here. You're just telling me about the code for the check gas cap, and the auto parts store probably sold you one. They're big on that, and that doesn't seem to be ever the issue. It's always a vacuum line. So I'm going to do some mechanical mumbo jumbo. This is a evap purge solenoid. Anyway, this takes vacuum from the engine and sends it to a charcoal canister. Charcoal loves to collect fuel vapors that are not burnt. So then with the vacuum, it pulls the gas back out of that charcoal canister and takes it back into the engine whenever the vacuum is plugged in. It's been unplugged for a minute. It's been improperly routed. It's in a bind. So I'm going to route it properly as I'm doing a serpentine belt. But yeah, that's your check gas cap kind of thing, because it hasn't been plugged in. We'll plug her in now, or in a minute. Let me get this done. So I've attempted to video this. This will be my third time now. But this fuel line, from where somebody put this in here and they routed it wrong, they severely crinkled this up. I know it runs, so that's all good. If it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. Just letting you know. And also I got to pull this line off here to help to get to the serpentine belt a lot easier. So yeah, hopefully it stays in one piece. But she's kinked up pretty good. But it runs, so if it runs, it runs. In the process of putting this serpentine belt on, seeing how these guys had things not routed correctly, the wiring and like where there's rubbing out and through, and check this out. Alright, get the wiring all taped up and properly attached. If somebody says something about, well, you did wrap tape around, well, it's not that I did it, it's why I did it. This fuel line has been bent, the metal part of it. That's why this is kinked, by the way. I noticed that. It's all good, you know. If it runs, it runs. I got your belt on here. I'm gonna give her a crank, start her up, see what happens. This goes to the idle air temperature, or the air temperature sensor. It ain't shit. I'll be clearing the codes here in a minute from where I did that evap line, the whole gas cap thing he's telling me about. Let me find his keys. We'll see if this belt stays on here, decides to take a trip. Checked all the pulleys while I was in there, and all of them look good. Let me turn this thing forward first, pressurize the system, the fuel system. Got to see if I got any leaks. Turn that guy off, turn that off. I'm gonna see if I got any leaks. One more time, prime it just for good measure. That kink, what that does, that makes it a little bit hard on the fuel pump. A little bit. But if it flows, it flows. And it goes, it goes. So, that's what we're all about today. Everything looks hunky-dory. Let me give her a crank, see what happens. It's the most nervous part of my job. Brake light, ABS. Brake like he is saying. I don't check engine light like you're saying. Alright, let's go stare at this belt. I hear nothing. Alright, I'm gonna throw this little belt's good. Get this cover back on there. I don't know if I got a goodbye video, but I'm done with that thing there, so I gotta go pick up my boy and get him a ride to work. You know, I'm sad about my little girl. She's 14. Her birthday's coming up here in about a month. She'll be 15. My little boy, he's 15, but he'll be 16. He's a portrait baby. He's born on the 1st of the month. Yeah, it's a real portrait baby, but proud of them, you know. They both got jobs working, and that's what I believe. I believe in that person to be working. The younger the better. The earlier they get started in being a part of life, being a productive, responsible citizen stuff, and not just loafing around, the better off they'll be, I hope, I pray. Alright.